Happy Father's Day, everyone. It's June 18th, 2023. We're going to do Operation Berry Patch, pull out all the weeds, and we can check on the plants. So let's get started. Hello everybody. I'm cutting asparagus today for my mom. Yeah. It's really hard.
That's okay, just put both pieces in the container. Yeah.
That was easy. And then we'll stick over here. This one. This is hard. Seriously. There we go. Now over here.
Alright guys, there we go. Another weekend over and done with. We did manage to get quite a bit of work done. We weeded the berry patch. Don't talk about the berry patch too much. The hascap bushes in there are doing really well. Those are really hardy plants. But the blueberry plants and cherry plants are a bit stunted. They haven't really put on any new growth since we planted them. So I don't know. I don't really know why that's happening. Probably give them a little bit of fertilizer and see if they can start putting on a little bit of new growth. We did finish the bug netting on one of the new beds that we built, and did manage to put down some grass seed, some topsoil and grass seed over the area that we disrupted when we built this new set of raised beds. Other than that, all the plants are doing really well. We have had another week of zero rain. We haven't had a single millimeter of rain in this past week. So we've been doing what we can in terms of watering, but we're on a well, so we really can't just empty the well onto all these plants. Hopefully this week we get some rainfall. We can refill our rain barrels. They've been empty for longer than I can remember. I don't know when. I think it's been about 2 weeks since we've had rain or water in the rain barrels. But yeah, plants are still doing well. Take you on a quick tour. Take a quick look at the highlights of what's doing the best. So I think the thing we are most excited to harvest are these cherries. We have tons of cherries coming on this plant for the first time in I don't even remember when we planted this guy, but yeah, absolutely loaded with cherries now, and so yeah, super excited to see what we can get, how much this plant will produce, and what these will taste like. squash is starting to really take off. Putting on, at least the vining squash are putting on probably an inch of new growth every day. These plants just once they take root, they really take off. Broccoli, cauliflower, and the cabbage bed are all doing extremely well. Cucumbers still taking their time to get rolling. Peppers still taking their time, not really doing too much. Tomatoes are really starting to take off now. Slicing, and the cherry tomatoes all doing really well despite the lack of water. And lastly, the stalks on these Roma tomatoes are really starting to get incredibly thick. Tons of flowers coming. Everything else doing all right. Again, if we could get a day of rain, I think next weekend this garden would be unrecognizable. We're just waiting for that water to show up. Okay guys, that's it. I'll see you next week.
Come on! No, it's not my birthday yet. It's your birthday coming up.
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
Take it out.
What are you guys doing?
Take it out, don't worry. Wait, John, get off this. I need to look for the sheep root. Can I make it? I don't know.